TikTok tips with you guys and give you all of my knowledge. So my name's Carrie. I am joining you from my house here in Jersey. I'll just tell you a really quick little bit about me before I dive in. So I have been working in social media marketing, network marketing for about 4 years now. I started it after I got divorced, and I needed a way to supplement my income, as many of us needed. And I was also a full-time high school Spanish teacher, which PS, I resigned this year in February 1st, 2021. So now I'm doing this full time, working from my phone. I'm absolutely loving it. And I'm going to kind of just throw out some things that I've been doing on TikTok that have really helped me to grow my audience, have success, make money on there, and recruit a lot of humans. So I'm having tons of fun doing it, and I'm going to give you my tips. I've written a few down. So if you guys have questions or anything I'm saying resonates, or you want to add anything, drop them in the comments. I will, pop in there and answer them after the video. But I'm super excited to have had Marina. I started working with Marina a few months ago, and she invited me on to come and train you guys. So I'm super excited to be here with you. All right, so I'm going to give you my best tips. I started predominantly building my business on Facebook and a little bit on Instagram. Like I said, a few years ago, I dove into TikTok, into the TikTok space, probably like February of this year. I dabbled a little bit last year when TikTok started to gain momentum, but it was all dancing and stuff back then. And I'm not really about dancing. I don't have moves. I really don't have moves. So I jumped in again this year when I started seeing some people have success, and I was like, you know what, let me give it another shot. So I'm going to kind of tell you things that I've experimented with. My TikTok following, I now have almost 155,000 followers on TikTok. So it's slowly grown, you guys. I'm just going to throw it out there. Slow and steady is going to win the race. I don't get like a ton of followers overnight. I get dribs and drabs, it kind of stays consistent, which is the tips I'm going to give you today are going to go towards consistently building your following. So let me just start with this. When you are building on TikTok, definitely make sure that you have like a niche going. And I know you guys probably hear that so much, like get a niche. What's your niche? But the reason is, if you want to have that slow and steady, constant growth, you have to be providing some sort of value. You have to be doing, as John Milton says, entertaining them or edutaining them, or however he says it, with education and entertaining together. You have to be doing something like that, because people can't just follow you for your products, right? Like it's just going to lose its appeal at some point. So you have to give them things that they're following you for. So if you're in like the skincare space, teach them how to use products, teach them how to overcome issues with their skin, teach them how to cleanse their face. Oh my gosh, guys, I've done videos where I put the lotion on, and I'm not really good with makeup or anything, and I put lotion on in my stories, and I went like this, and I actually had people telling me about how you're supposed to lift the skin. I don't know that. If you're in the skin space, go teach people how to do that. If you're in health and wellness, teach people how to meal prep or meal plan or your favorite recipe. If you want to just go and be the funny couple, I've seen so many TikTok funny couples that blow up just having fun and entertaining people with that. So have whatever you're going to do with your audience, and then drib and drab the opportunity, which I'm going to talk about, as well as the products into that. Does that make sense? So I personally, I'll tell you what I do. I'm lifestyle. So I'm a divorced single mom of 3. I'm recently engaged earlier this year. I am all about health and wellness and eating healthy and, going out and exploring. So my TikTok is mostly lifestyle. So I, take people on my journey of how I went from living paycheck to paycheck to living the way I do now. I teach people how to make some simple recipes and things that I like. I have my dog, my Yorkie, he's part of it. He's my lifestyle, my mini dog that I wear in my backpack. So that's me. You need to find out, when you start posting material and content, what is you. So as far as, that's probably another question people ask me a lot. How many times a day do you have to post? Guys, I do I aim for 3 to 6 videos a day. It's just, some of them get no engagement. Some of them will get a ton of engagement. It's just the idea that you're constantly putting content out there. You're trying to get in the For You page. So The cool thing is TikTok's not like Facebook, where like if someone scrolls down your Facebook thing and you were constantly posting or constantly sharing the same thing, they're going to see the same thing over and over. TikTok, like you could have a video, and I still have them, that I posted like 4 months ago that still gets likes and comments. That's the cool thing. You could be as spammy as you want, because it's just, and nobody can fully explain how the TikTok algorithm works. You just have to go out there and put content. And when somebody likes something, redo that kind of content. And you can like repurpose and reshare the same content. So if you had a video that performed really well 2 weeks ago, download it and repost it. You totally 100% can do that. So I would recommend 3 to 6 videos a day. Definitely, if you can, over 1,000 followers, go live. Going live, especially after you post a video, is going to actually get you into the For You page. So I'll post a video a lot of times and I'll go live. And that's my other thing. People ask me, how often do I go live? Listen, I'd love to go live every day, but let's face it, it takes hours sometimes to be live on TikTok, because it's like being on QVC, you're repeating and repeating and repeating. So my recommendation is try to go live like 2 to 3 times a week if you can, for even an hour. So after you post a video, you're going to go live. It's going to get the video into the For You page, and you'll actually get more followers from going live, believe it or not. You don't have to be super professional being live. People like to see behind the scenes. They like to connect with you. They like to ask you questions. If you're doing products, using products, have them in your live, do demonstrations for people, and be prepared to do a lot of repeating, because people are going to be on, they're going to be off. They're going to say, what is this stuff? And you're going to repeat it again. So it's like being on QVC. So go live, 3 to 6 videos a day, batch create. So batch create is you getting, I batch created a little bit ago. So having whatever your outfit's going to be, and you can change your top, so you can batch create different videos. But I sit there and I batch create things, which means you're creating your TikTok, and you're going to, instead of post it, there's a little tiny button next to it. It's going to save it to drafts. I save lots of things to my drafts. And if it's a day where I don't have time to create something, or I don't have anything exciting going on, I'll go into my batch created videos and I'll post one of them. So if you have time one day, sit there. Even if you do one of the pointing videos, you don't even know what you're going to say later, just have it batch created so it's sitting there. That's a tip for that. And then I'm going to give you like some tips for product and business. But my last overarching recommendation is, when you post a video, ready? You need to make sure that you have a caption that's kind of short and sweet, but somewhat relates to the video. Because remember, people, if they're not seeing it on their For You page, they have to be able to search it. So like sometimes, like I've gone on there and I search for like a chicken recipe, I'm typing in chicken. If somebody doesn't caption the video or put a hashtag related to chicken, it's not going to pop up. So make sure you have a short and sweet description that somewhat relates to the video. Have hashtags that also relate to the video, or to like your niche, right? You don't want to have like these outlandish hashtags. Like I know a lot of people think about, side gig, side hustle, mompreneur, 6-figure earner, but like someone that's just looking to make some money from home, they're not thinking about looking up the hashtag 6-figure earner. They're looking for, make money from home, work online, like things like that, right? So have your short description, a couple short hashtags, whatever they are, that relate to your video. TikTok always gives you a blue hashtag, which is like their trending hashtag of the day. I'd recommend choosing one of those. I usually add one of those to my video. It's like the ones that they're pushing out for the day or whatever. Definitely have a trending song, even if you have to lower the volume all the way. Like if you're not doing a pointing video and you're talking, put music on there, because it's also going to push the video out. So how do you find trending songs? This is a tip that I learned on a TikTok training a while ago from, I don't know, he's one of the TikTok trainers, Jordan, I forget his last name. Go on TikTok, as we all do, and we're just like looking around. If you're on TikTok and you're scrolling, right? We're on there watching videos and stuff. Scroll for like 15 to 30 minutes. And what is a sound or a trend that you see more than like 3 times during that time? That's something that's currently trending. So when I do that, I'll hear a song or see a trend several times. If I'm going to remake the trend, I do that. If it's a song, I go and I save the song and I use that for one of my videos because it's clear that TikTok is currently pushing that. So that's a recommendation. I've tried the app. You could download this app as well. It's called Trend Talk, which apparently tells you what songs are trending. So sometimes when I do my research on my own, I compare it to that and just make sure that it's not like a downward spiral trend. And then I pick that. So those are my tips. And then when you post your video, you guys, I didn't know this initially, but when you post your video, right, and you're at the final screen, you've put your hashtags, you've put all your stuff, there's a little window on the top right. If you click the bottom, I think it says select cover. That's where on the bottom you could pick which image is going to be the front of your TikTok. So like the cool thing is try to move your hands around and stuff, or if you're pointing at something, pick that to be the image instead of like something ridiculous, you know, like something with movement or something that's going to draw attention, because that's what's going to be on your TikTok feed. And there's also, when you're in that page, there's the little things at the bottom where you could put a banner on top of it to like describe the video. So if someone's scrolling down your page, if you don't have any titles or anything, it's kind of hard for them to know and you're more likely to lose them. But if you put like a catchy banner on the front, like, oh my gosh, check this out, or, you know, skincare tip of the day, or don't live without this, or something that's going to draw their attention, they're more likely to click on it. Okay, those are my overarching tips that I have for you guys. Calls to action, make sure you do those on your video, because remember, people don't know to comment. So if you do a call to action, I frequently say, like this video, follow me, comment, whatever. That's like my go-to line. You could ask people a question like, if you're in skincare, what's something that you're struggling with? Because the cool thing is, as Marina teaches us, that's content for future videos, future posts. It's like your audience telling you what they want, right? Okay, here we go. As far as product videos, and this is just based on my own tips, things that I've been doing to like slowly grow my TikTok. Using the green screen is amazing. And you want to use like the tools that TikTok has for you, right? Because they're going to push those videos more because they're tools that they've created. The green screen. So when you have a video thing up in the bottom, you're able to pick green screen. You could put a whole entire image behind you. You could put a tiny little square image. You can do the hand thing where it pops up. There's so many options, but the green screen's cool because you can show before and afters. You can show, check this out, and it pops up. So I use the green screen a lot with my own before and afters, and like I point, I put words underneath. That's the other thing. Make sure you have words on your TikTok, because people watch them when they're in bed sleeping, when they're like at a baseball game with their kids, and they're not going to turn the volume up. So words are important. Either turn the captions on or you type them out. I type them out a lot because the captions, in my opinion, just go too fast. But words, they definitely get you more bang for your buck. So the green screen, the words. I told you about trends and trending sounds. So use them to incorporate into your product videos when you're doing product videos to like share products. Talking on the videos, you guys, for me, people love to like hear me actually have my own enthusiasm and excitement instead of the trends. I don't know why. So I would experiment with the two. You could have, you know, I do them right here in front of my window because you want to have good lighting. That's another tip. And I'll put like Post-its sometimes on the window and like remind myself what I want to say. You don't have to talk straight through either. That's the cool thing. TikTok loves transition. So you could talk for 2 seconds, stop it, move over, talk for 2 seconds, stop it, go like in a different angle. So like you don't have to remember a lot. So I recommend, if you can, talk with your own voice. People seem to like love that online. Experiment with shooting shorter and longer videos. You know, I've gotten a ton of feedback or watched a ton of trainers that say short videos, because everybody has a short attention span. They don't want to listen to you go on and on and on. So if you can do it in 7 to 15 seconds, do it. If you can't, talk a little longer and grab their attention with a hook in the beginning, like, oh my gosh, this took me from this to this, or oh my gosh, you don't want to miss this. You want to do something catchy, like catchy to catch their attention. And then, like I said, the calls to action are important. Okay, so let's talk about really quick, not really quick, I have like 10 more minutes. Marina said 30 minutes max. And again, if you guys are on here, hello, I'm so excited that Marina asked me to train. If you want to ask anything that I'm saying, or questions or comments or something that works for you, I love collaborating and hearing from other people. So drop it in the comments. All right, business. You ready for this? Because I have had several videos blow up for the business for me. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. I have connected with almost 3,500 people from TikTok, which I've got into my project broadcast, which I'm going to tell you guys about that. And I'm also starting to train on project broadcast. So if you guys want to learn how to do this, you can comment project broadcast in the comments and I'll teach you. And if you don't know what project broadcast is, you need it in your life immediately because it's like text message marketing for prospects, customers, everyone. It's been amazing. Okay, so here is what I recommend with the business. You can definitely try the trending videos where people point like, are you living paycheck to paycheck? Are you struggling? Da, 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 da. You could try those. Definitely worth a try. I definitely do those every so often. I recommend doing a short 60-second video of your story. What is your story, right? And I've done this video like 5 times now and have gotten like thousands of comments and thousands of leads. So how do you tell your story? I just get on there and this is what I do, but this is how I recommend that you sequence it, but tell it however you want. I just get on and I tell people where I was. So I was struggling. I was living paycheck to paycheck, whatever your struggle was. What did you find? So this was me. This is what I found. I found something that changed my body in whatever way. It also enabled me to start making money from my phone. It enabled me to start making money daily. And then what does my future now look like? So where you were, what you found, what the future now looks like, what the future holds, where you're going, what your goal is, how you're like ready to help other people, and then do a call to comment at the end. So, hey, if this sounds like you, I would love to get in touch with you. Like this video, follow me, comment info. I've done this video many times and gotten like, I can't even get through all the comments. I'm going to be honest with you. So you can, my opinion is when I get people to comment, it's overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie, but it keeps the video in the algorithm more because there's just more comments and stuff going on. You can totally direct them to a milkshake. I also direct people to my milkshake. I have a work with me application in my milkshake. I recommend doing that, you guys, because people are gonna try to find you. I recommend having your Instagram connected because people will try to find me that way. I have my Facebook in my milkshake. So, or you could do a link tree or whatever, but I recommend, I get like so many applications on my work, my apply to work with me. And that's basically a Google Doc or a Google form. If you guys don't know how to make one, they're super easy. You could probably go in this group and I'm sure there's information, but if you go to Google Forms, I have generic stuff. You guys can check mine out if you want what I have on there. But people fill that out and then I get in touch on Project Broadcast. So my recommendation is if you can use Project Broadcast for your TikTok people, 100% do it because it is, I tried in the beginning to talk to people in Messenger on TikTok. It was so hard. It was a mess. People can't click on things. They don't see stuff in their inbox. Trying to talk on the video, they still don't see that. So just my 2 cents there. But definitely telling your story, having the call to action, driving people to a TikTok type or a Project Broadcast platform. Again, starting to train people on how to do that. I absolutely love it. Use the comments in your business video to drive future videos. So you don't want to just have one video and like stop. When people are commenting these like genuine, authentic comments or like, I struggle too, I'm a single mom, help me. I'm also a teacher, living paycheck to paycheck. I need this. When you see that comment, you could do one of 2 things. Use the comment to create future videos just with your own, whatever you want to say, or next to the comment, there's a little camera button, whatever it's called, video button. I click that and then that starts a new video with their comment at the top. And I use that to like drive my videos. You're connecting with the audience that wants more of that, right? So I do that. And I'll do like videos, like a couple in a row. Sometimes I don't get a lot of views on those, but nonetheless, people that are watching me, we always have people watching. They're like, hey, I scrolled on your TikTok. I watched a bunch of your things. Like there's always people watching. Sometimes you don't feel like they're watching. You don't feel like there's people out there, but they're there, guys. Just keep trucking, I promise. And then again, on the business videos and stuff, use the trends, use the trending sounds, all of those things, the same thing. Last tip I'm going to give you guys, it's 12:20, I went pretty fast, and I learned this at Marina's event that she had recently, duetting people. So again, sometimes we run out of content, we run out of ideas. Tom Challen taught us at this event to duet people in our niche. So what that means is when you're on TikTok and you see videos, and I recommend finding videos with like millions of views and millions of likes and people that have large followings, duet the video. So at the bottom of their video, and they don't always have it turned on, if they have it turned on, you just click duet, and it's literally you next to their video. Or there's a new feature where you can put the little video at the top, really small. You're watching it, you're reacting to it. You could point at it like, oh my God, like, you know, whatever. And the cool thing is, and again, I do this on my TikTok, you could see, because I'm lifestyle. So like I'll do duets with like cute things and like food things and like relationship things and like mindset things, because I'm all about mindset and like changing your mindset and positivity. But you just show your reaction, put some words on there if you want, like, oh my gosh, can you guys relate to this? Like, who else feels this or whatever? And it actually drives more people to your page because that video has so many likes and follows and whatever. And the people typically have like millions of followers. It just, for some reason, again, I can't explain everything TikTok, it gets it into the For You page. So those are basically my best TikTok tips of things that I've been doing to grow my TikTok to over 150,000 followers over the past, I don't know, 6 months, I guess it's been. And I'll be honest, I get like, I don't know, maybe 2,000 new followers a week. It kind of all depends on what content I put out there and stuff. I just stick with it. It's been getting me lots of leads, lots of people into my funnel. I have done a lot of product sales from my videos and stuff. You can do a ton of product sales when you do your TikTok lives. So as long as you have over 1,000 followers, get on there, talk about your products, hold up some before and afters, things like that. So you guys are awesome. I am so blessed and grateful to have been asked to come on and train here today and connect with all of you. And I love learning from everybody in this group. So hopefully you guys found this valuable, and I'll see you soon.